Welcome all you sheeple. I am Max the Gaming Man, and we are back with some more Frostpunk, The Last Autumn. Man, this game is amazing, and they've returned fantastic. So we are going to probably... No need for new houses. So, while we last left off, we were doing pretty okay. We might finish exploring places before we worry about food. We're pulling way ahead with food. It was a little bit of a balancing act, though. We still don't have quite the workforce we want, as you can see from just the lack of people. Now our coal is starting to get eaten away, which is less than ideal. We won't have anyone working on it just yet, but I want to see 16 hours ahead. Yeah, that's really not much at all. Now it is completely safe. If we turn safety procedures off, that should boost the efficiency of our workers enough. Redesign templates, fantastic. We can supercharge project aspects, or aspects of safe project. Switch safety procedures on. Yeah, we should just use the profiles instead, I think. So those have now stopped working. We'll definitely need to get our people out of there. And just have them collecting some more coal for us. We're pretty close to finishing up. Construction site worker came up with an ingenious redesign of joints used in scaffolding and formwork. It's a minor and apparently safe change which should significantly advance work. Will you order its adoption? Why not? Oh, boom, and it's already done. Look at that. That gives us about a day. So we are going to want lots of protective profiles. We are going to want more coal. A lot more coal. Thankfully, some more workers have just rocked up. So we can take those guys off there. Now what we will do is get another steam reloading station. I think we'll pop it down there. We'll upgrade this other steam, even though we're not going to be using it at the moment. It is important just to have it ready to go. We are going to need another 3 houses. So, 2... nesting place. Collapsed mine. Probably not a bad place to head to. Supercharge researched. Advanced supercharge. 20% it'll advance construction by. And how many does it use? 5.
Shift over. Enjoy your free time.
We are about a day. I think we can spend it building up our coal reserve, maybe some steel and some more wood. Move on from the weapons to the mountain lake. Still plenty of food at the moment. Lost crates. Very nice. Go into labor. What can we do? Official doctrine. I'm pretty happy where everything is at right now, quite honestly. Now the gas is supposed to go down, so we'll be able to get a lot of people working on it. I do want to get 5 of these though. So if we turn safety precautions on, use protective structures, still not going to get us down low enough. But if we turn both of those on, yeah, the tower pumps are not quite safe, but they are safer. So lost crates. We're going to head to the cargo convoy. There really is no reason not to take them, I think. At least as far as I can tell. But I just can't bring myself to do it. Do you want one more Steam exchange and we'll just boom, boost our we need 5. Okay, Rumble in the Deep. This is what we got last time, so we do need 5 Steam steel exchanges. I might get our people to stop working on there, just in case anything happens, and we can turn these off. Yes, which will keep that at a safe level. We do have some more eyes. Currently not doing any research. Not exactly what I want to see. Now we can order 2 more steam cores, which I think is a good idea. Never reached port. He apparently managed to overpower his escort, then escaped in a boat. The police believe this is an administrative guilt. They will keep searching for him and are grateful for our cooperation. What a Chad. I mean, he did murder someone, so I probably shouldn't be on his side too much, but damn, dude. Gotta hand it to mans. Yeah, there we go. We can construct the safety equipment and get people back to working there. Turn that back on. Yeah. We turn both back on. Advanced charge researched. I would like efficient fans now to use a little bit less coal.
Work's over for today. Time to rest.
We're about 16 hours ahead. Gas should go down. And the avalanche field. And I think that's... we got a lake full of fish, and we'll see if that leads us anywhere else. But I'm expecting soon enough. Coal a day, or 144 a day altogether, which isn't too bad. 200 a day, that'll be 200 a day. Avalanche field, rock arch, what we'll head to next. So it is harmful. Turn this bad boy on as well. Should bring it down.
Get moving, workers. You work for yourself now.
That is safe, so we can switch that back on. Get rid of safety procedures as well. And maybe just use protective structures. And we can roll those guys from there, chuck them on there. About 2 days, about 5 hours ahead of schedule. We can totally roll these workers from there and chuck them on there. Efficient fans. I think it might be time to go into the last level. Already visited. Interesting. So we do need just looks more workers by the sense of things. What have we got? A hot bath. So an engineer came forward complaining that some people use the bathhouse for sex. Animals, with the noises they make, it's impossible to relax. Will you put an end to this depravity? Of course. It's none of my business. We need a place for this. House of pleasure. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, engineers. Okay, interesting. I mean, we do have 2 engineers available, so I'll put them there. That's funny. That's goals.
Workers, your work is over for today.
Okay, so gas is supposed to go back up again as well. Alrighty, herd of reindeer. I see. Now we can probably head back to the construction site and get those guys working on something. I would like some guys working on steam exchanges, just to help boost this ahead of schedule even more. Yeah, we'll head back to the construction site. So we've got about 3 or 4 places we can get food from, which is nice. There's something going on with efficiency and I'm not entirely sure what it is. Tier 5. Even less coal will be used. Or an advanced reloading station. I think even less coal being used is probably too good not to do. Here we go. We have to rescue them. Not to worry. I'm sure I'll be able to use escape routes. Must be safe. For 3 hours it'll stop. Damn. Damn, non-compliance with OSHA, man. It'll get you. Successful evacuation. We have 15 gravely ill, 8 amputees. Boss workhouses want to celebrate. Side with rest for the day. The rest of the day. Yeah, there's not much time left anyway. We did get another influx of 17 more people. And our guys have arrived back. So, what I am going to do is disband them. Get 20 guys working there. For another 10 of those. Now, yeah, those are already done. We do need infirmaries. We definitely need infirmaries to start treating some of these guys.
Time to rest. You've earned it.
The danger level of gas is going to go up. So we'll get some more of those just to increase the safety. And the strike is over. Well, not the strike. So we are less than an hour ahead. Ah, damn. I definitely want some more people. I might only have 10. I don't know if there's anything we really want to sign into law just yet. I did want just going to abandon our workers, send them back to London, hope they get fixed up, because I very much doubt it will be the case. An infirmary is what we need. It's got about 11 hours to finish. It's all safe. It's only a little hazardous. Supercharge it. And that will get us about 21 hours. Fantastic. So what do we need for the next part? 50 structural profiles, 25 from each side. I agree. Even though in the short term that damages your production of so 25 steel composites by 25 structural profiles. Whoa, 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 why is everything so dangerous here? Great work on laying down the generator's foundations. You're making good time. Down here, bad weather and crop failures prompted an exodus to the new colonies. Those who stay place their hopes in the government's newly unveiled evacuation plan. Our company was accused of profiteering by opposition politicians. Pure slander, of course. Fortunately, we lost contact with Site 120. We are attaching its coordinates and would appreciate if you could spare men to check up on them. So we are going to send some of our men out there. Oh, we don't have the wood. Yeesh. So we are going to get some more people on that as soon as possible. Now these no longer do anything, but we'll leave the churches hanging around. It's too dangerous to be working there, unfortunately. We need 25 structural profiles. Can we build an infirmary? No, we cannot. And our food supply has, of course, taken a turn, so we are going to switch back to standard. Oh dear, oh dear. How's that?
Get up, workers. Report for duty.
We'll construct the infirmary there. Nice. And we'll keep this going until we have a total of 25. What do we have going on? He just wanted to thank us. Very nice. So about 3 off. They cost about 20 wood each. Come on, one more. Yep, and we're going to pause it, and we're going to build that part of the support frame. Less than an hour behind schedule, so we need another 25 of these bad boys. So perhaps it is time to upgrade to a steam reloading station there. I do have time. I am a little worried.
Work's over for today.
Patience, we've got 16. Patience, we've got 0. So we can afford to take those guys out of there. Chuck them there. Very nice. Do have enough food for everyone, but only just enough. Now we did want to send foragers out, but we need a little bit more wood. So we're just going to wait a little bit. Hopefully both of these will start bringing us wood quite quickly. And site 120. So the workers camp. About 18 hours behind. We do want another 25 structural profiles. Very close. Now, research could be mechanization, which would be bad, or an advanced reloading station. I think might be the best way to go. We'll get 3 more. So at the moment, that seems to be all that's holding us back. The workers tell us about the Site 120, where they toiled in inhumane conditions under their slave-driving boss until they had enough and ran away one night. They beg us not to betray them if we visit their site. They've starved, about half of them are sick. They won't survive alone in the wilderness. We can return here later. So there's about 50 of them. Bald Hill. So I think we'll come back and get them, but we do need more housing for them before we can just take them. Thankfully, that should mean that I don't have to keep balancing stuff around as much. Let's start work on that section of it. Site 128 hours. Everyone's heading back to work. First snow. On this morning, the camp wakes up to the sight of dancing white flakes. The first snow came much sooner than anyone expected, and although it melts soon, the mood remains depressed. People shuffle through the mist, the falling snow muffling their voices and turning them pale like ghosts. Someone curses under their breath. This is the last thing we needed. Working in such cold is going to be a drag. This nasty surprise heralds an unnaturally early winter, but nobody feels like talking about that. We must endure. So we only did need one more. So I'm hoping that...
Get to work. Report all problems to the Union.
Go generator, we can build the next support frame. Now we did need... I was thinking about those, but we do need a foundry now. Take everyone out of here. Plop them there and change the length of the shift. Half far behind, probably about 2 days behind. With the 50 extra workers from that site, I think we should be okay. This place eerily resembles our own camp, but destroyed by fire and riots. It seems that their generator was very nearly complete before it blew up. Site 120 has been destroyed by a violent rebellion. Unburied bodies lie everywhere. We found no survivors. Peeking into the generator pit, we saw even more bodies scattered at the bottom. Judging from their clothes, most of the victims were engineers. All buildings are in ruin, gutted by fire, or wrecked on purpose. We'll gather whatever supplies we can find and leave this terrible place. Snowy hills. Go and check that for a also get another group working on that side. Suspicious minds. Ah, this is about the German family. So stop being paranoid. Don't know if that's exactly the right call, but we are maxing out on all of those resources, so we are going to need to build some stuff. We can build a foundry, which is exactly what I'm going to do. We'll just expand that there. Our last hope. Thank you for investigating Site 120. We were sorry to hear of their fate. We reiterate that if you happen to find any survivors, apprise us of any new information they might provide. According to reports from all over the globe, the cooling shows no signs of slowing down. With the other generator projects scrapped, your site is now Liverpool's last hope if the evacuation becomes necessary. Deadline, day 25 at 3. Oh, deadline, day 35 at 3. We've got about 8 days. I think we should be okay. I hope. So we want that to cost less, of course. I think that's the day over. What we will do for our resources is construct a couple of resource depots. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we've got steel, coal, and wood. Beginning of the end. Change of plans. Sir, a telegram from London. We're going to be cut off. The frost is coming sooner than expected. Royal Meteorological Society warns that the sea will freeze in 12 days, stopping all navigation and fishing. We will seize all shipments in 10 days. Start stockpiling materials on food. The evacuation by an icebreaker is planned in 18 days. It is imperative that you complete the generator, but then, good luck. You must finish it by day 45. I'm feeling relatively confident that we can do that. So we do just need, I think, to get more steam cores, quite honestly. Searching the area, we found some resources scattered around. The fugitive must have left all inessential supplies behind to lighten the load before entering the hills. There's no telling what happened to them, but considering the remoteness of this land and the harsh climate, they are likely to die of starvation and exposure before finding help. We're going to head back to the workers' camp and then take them home with us. Preparing for the cold. Sir, the coming cold threw everyone off guard. If the forecasts are true, it will make finishing construction that much more difficult. Crew working on technology started thinking about ways we could at least somewhat mitigate the coming cold. If you want some ideas, can be developed into solutions per your request. So everyone is still quite comfortable. So I think we'll be alright for the time being. But we are definitely going to want to research into that in a little bit. So what do we got? We got coal, 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 wood, 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 and the last three will be steel. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Now we want about 25 steel composites, so we'll queue those up. Can't queue up all the ones necessary, but it is what it is. Now it is quite dangerous to be working at these sites. Lead them to our camp. I suppose it's still a little dangerous. We'll turn the safety procedures on, I think, just in case anything happens. We were glad to hear that you located and took in survivors from Site 120. Although the exact details of what transpired there are still unclear, we strongly suspect some sort of syndicalist conspiracy. We urge you to keep an eye out for subversive elements hidden among the workers you took in. According to reports from all over the globe, the cooling shows no sign of slowing down. The site is now the last hope. We know. We've been through this. It's quite scary. safely, I think it was. Now, if we look through here, yeah, advanced reloading stations. Still behind, about 40 now. 25. Excellent. There we go. Unpause it. We do have an infirmary in the sick bay, so get those guys treated right away. And we'll need more food, so we'll start hunting from the hunting grounds. We are going to need a couple of homes as well, so let's have a look and see what we can do. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just expand those roads a little bit. There we go. Yeah.
Quitting time. Workers, leave your tools in order.
Transport has arrived. Fantastic. Get as many as we can. Set up camp. Alright, and that should have us all good to go. We are going to want to start storing some food up, that's for sure. And I think we also want people working there as well. Just to see if we can boost the construction on these things a little more. So how many steel composites did we want? We wanted 25 and 50 and 20, so 25 is what we want. Let's see what kind of things have been. Send the winners on a vacation to England. It's my birthday. Apple Charlotte for everybody. Nothing to do. Iceland to send us a circus troupe. All positions should be filled by a lot. Voting is hard. Some proposals. We're all equal as brothers and sisters. Interesting. Quite interesting. Let's start constructing some more of those. We will put down advanced reloading stations shortly, but I do feel as though we should probably look into perhaps another ventilation plant. Wouldn't be terrible, although optimized protection isn't bad. So let's see, this is quite safe. We can turn safety procedures off. Very nice. Turn them off as long as we've got those, yeah. And we can start building some more of these bad boys. So we do have quite a few people who aren't doing anything as of right now. What can we build? Advanced reloading stations, that's what we'll do shortly. House of Disease. A worried medic reports an outbreak of a venereal disease at the House of Pleasure. At least one of the employees got the clap and is spreading it. We must start mandatory medical examinations of the staff and send the infected home, or at least isolate them. People get sick more frequently. Cure the infected. That's gravely ill. Oh, thank goodness we've got the infirmary in place. So people we rescued from workers' camp, those who fled from the failed generator site, are unhappy with our life in our camp. They complain about workplace safety and overtime. They call the work conditions inhumane. They claim that our camp resembles their own too much. What's worse, people listen to them and grow anxious. So all we can do right now is ignore them because we don't have. I think there is like a militia you can form, or not. Interesting. I thought there would be. Oh, it's a little dangerous here. Use those to make it a little safer. It's pretty dangerous here as well. What the heck happened? Advanced supercharge is going to cost a bit. So what we can do is we wait for more steel. Advanced reloading station, 80 steel.
Work's over for today. Time to rest.
Interesting. Transport has arrived again. Don't we simply need more? Everyone is still comfortable. Build 2 support frames. We are about a day ahead of schedule, so I'm feeling okay about everything. But we definitely
Get up,
need
workers. Report for duty.
turn that off. Turn that off. Now let's get an advanced reloading station there. We are getting close. So, although many people back home are facing starvation, a well-off relative of one of our engineers sent him a large parcel of treats. Give the man his parcel. I'm a little worried what that might do at the moment. So I'm not going to research anything just because we do need the steel to upgrade the rest of our...
Time to rest. You've earned it.
28. So we go to generator. 25 steel composites. We're about 2 short. 11 hours ahead of schedule. Alrighty. We do have 2 frames in place. Can we get any more steam cores? We can get 1 more. Now everyone should drop down to comfortable, so we are going to start to need to look towards keeping everyone toasty, I suspect. Yeah, motivation is starting to come undone a little bit. Ooh, jeez. The sound design in this game is so good. I feel so cold. Ooh. Is it still safe to work in here? We'll see shortly.
Your shift is on.
We just need 1 more. There we go. The core. Now, is it safe to work here? No, it's not. So we need protective structures, we need shorter shifts, and we'll get people in on there. We can supercharge the construction a little bit as well. Build the fire dampeners. So a small fire broke out in the unfinished core. We managed to put it out before it spread, but this is bound to happen again if we don't improve the work safety. Additionally, we can build fire dampeners inside the structure to limit the scale of any potential fires. Remind me later, so we need 5 of these. Okay. Oh, nope. I need that steel. So workers who you so selflessly decided to rescue talked our people into going on strike. They now demand safe working conditions, shorter working hours, healthier food, better accommodation, and a good salary. There's absolutely no way we could satisfy those demands. What shall we do? We'll have to let them go on strike. That's okay. We can negotiate. We can offer them the rest of the day off. Yeah, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Thankfully, we can upgrade this to advanced. And we'll have a look at our research, see what we can do. Can improve the safety at the foundry. But I think we might want to start looking towards better heating options. Better docks before the water freezes over. Potentially. Let's see if we can get another steam core shortly.
Workers, your work is over for today.
Was 5 of these steel composites. Could have sworn. Is there a way we can install them there? No. Transport has arrived. Just wait a little bit for the logistical limit to go up, and there we go. Daily loss alarming. Jesus. Motivation's falling so quickly. There's gotta be some way I can boost it back up. So, where can I install that? Do I have to look through this? No. What about this? 49 working in dangerous workplace. We'll switch that. Oh. Build the fire dampers. And I'm hoping that reduces it a little more. What is going on with the graphics? There we go. Still a little dangerous. How far are we ahead? 15 hours ahead. We can afford to take people off for the day. So I think if I can... What the heck? Oh my goodness. There we go. Take people off for the day. We've got to let them strike, unfortunately. They can have the rest of the day off. Jeez. Those dogs. Now we are going to want some braziers. Braziers. Can upgrade the docks to the last level as well. We'll definitely need people to man them. So I'm thinking we don't need wood, but we need more steel and we need more coal. So what we will do is upgrade the steel dock and the coal dock and get an advanced reloading station down those two there, and then we'll get one with the steel. And with this next transport, we do get 2 more, so we can upgrade there. So the hunting grounds are now depleted. Head off to the lake full of fish. It's cool that the map changes as well. God, this game is just so beautiful. I don't know when we'll get the last shipment in. We can get 1 more steam core. I think we might get some more people. About 1 hour ahead of schedule. Can't supercharge it just yet. What the heck is going on with that? We'll set up camp there. We can probably start making better food.
Report for duty.
How dangerous is it? Moment, so we can use protective structures and then get people back. Uh-oh. workplace has to be safe. Sounds of explosion come from the generator and the din of terrified voices. A fire broke out in the nearly finished core. Many workers are trapped inside. We can evacuate, but if the fire is allowed to spread unchecked, it will destroy the core and forever cripple the generator. Gravely injured, some progress will be lost. I think we can cop it. So if we have a look, still about an hour ahead. Damn, it really punishes you. Really punishes you. Efficient bonus is what we want. Have a look at the temperature. Everyone is still comfortable, so that's okay. Damn. We do need some more stuff for amputees. Alarming rumours. So it seems that the word of the last news from London has spread across the camp. People whisper all sorts of wild tales, but the most widespread rumour is that everyone will be left here to die. Are you going to do something about it? Explain the situation. I mean, motivation is down so much already. Now if we go to resources and we go to advanced reloading, we can get our steel up quite a bit. So council is asking for tea. As is customary, company policy entitles engineers to afternoon tea served in the cookhouse, and the Workers' Council is asking for this benefit to be extended to everybody. We're out there literally doing the heavy lifting. Doesn't that earn us a hot cup of tea every now and then? Sure. Have your tea, my friends, have your tea. Our food is doing okay despite having changed. Damn it, man. What is... I don't understand what is going on. So gas is supposed to go down again, which is good news. I want to start seeing some patients getting cured. How many do we need? 5. Day 35 at 3 o'clock. We need to be finished. Oh boy. I mean, we'll see how close we get. Turn safety measures off. So we need as much efficiency as possible. I do want to be upgrading that. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to finish on time. Yeah, I'm getting quite a few injuries. There's not much I can really do about that, unfortunately. I think we are going to fail our deadline. Most definitely. So a worker's mother writes him that his brother was shot dead during a demonstration against conscription, a highly controversial new measure introduced in the second year of the Balkan War. Young people have been protesting it from the start, but this is the first time the mechanized lances were sent against them. Let the man grieve. We need to get this finished, boys. We need to get this finished. Damn! So 50 steam exchangers and 20 steel composites. 25 and 10. For each one. So if we switch that. And switch that. Now, what we want is definitely Steel, man. That has been holding us back this entire time. Just look, there's 1,000 there. Okay. Yeah. 17 hours behind schedule. Day 35 at 3 o'clock. This is the last day. Need 8 to 6, but 5 steam exchanges. Supercharge it. So a group of our people asked you to let them go aboard the last ships. We didn't sign up to be polar explorers. We don't want to be stranded here. We don't know the company will fire us, but it's better to be poor and alive. Some people... So we got 2 days. 2 days. So we might try and make up for whoever leaves. Less than an hour, so it's going to be quite close. Looks like. Yes, we just met the deadline. Okay, so the next part is the thermal hull. 25 steam exchanges, 10 steel composites. 25. And we need 10 steel composites. So now that the core of the generator is finished, we were able to seal the whole structure tightly. The toxic gases venting from the source can no longer reach the surface. We don't need to worry about them anymore. So we can definitely get rid of those. Excellent. That means, with safety measures, we can switch them all back to normal. With the heart of the generator finished, the project is well on its way to completion. Well done. Amidst political turmoil back home, word got out that the most generators won't be operational on time, causing widespread panic. The interim government set up a lottery system, but people claim it's rigged. The situation is volatile, and authorities brace themselves for riots. The country is sinking into chaos. So we're going to switch this to steel. Probably a little late. So how many was it? I think it was 10. Yes, 10 for each one and 25 steam pools.
Workers, your work is over for today.
Steel. Now, as long as everyone's comfortable, we still got time before the temperature drops again. We are going to have to switch back to regular food rations. Two thermal hulls.
Get to work. Report all problems to the Union.
Group of our people decries your decision to carry on forced medical examinations of prostitutes. You punish the victims of a vice, and the men guilty both of the vice and the suffering of these women go unpunished. This has to end. Shut down the House of Pleasure. Oh, we can't afford it. Our motivation is so low right now. What can we do? A official doctrine. Motivational speak no longer have negative consequences. Motivation will rise slightly. And that could be the reason why we don't get this done. Until day 45, so I think we should be able to place the order. We don't need more steam cores, but we will need more people. But we do have 77 not doing anything, so we'll just get a bunch of
Quitting time. Workers, leave your tools in order.
and we're gonna want to keep these places nice and toasty. Alrighty. Yeah, we just need more steam exchanges. We do need another 10 of these. What happened to our forages? They must have frozen or something. It's the mountain lake. Interesting.
Brace yourselves.
Get
Hold this
moving,
tight.
workers. You work for yourself now.
We'll wait just a little bit to get the 25 steam exchanges. Okay, insulation level 2. We might need to construct a second. In fact, I think that's what we will do.
Time to rest.
Because even if we get these done, we need enough for the next ones. So it was a machine shop. We'll build it there, we'll build it on the other side. This is the last ship, I think. Shove off, we're going home. This is it, our last chance to do that. Women and foremen first. I think I'll make this an extra large episode, considering how close we are to the end. 20% of people will go. As the last ships prepare to leave, a crowd of people gathers on the docks waiting to board them to go back home. This is the last chance to convince some of them to reconsider or make them all stay. We'll let them go. We still have quite a few free people, so all is well. Actually, probably would have been better if more of them had left. And we can get people gathering still from there, which isn't a bad idea at all. We do have a few engineers. So we are getting low on steel. Thankfully, we have a new source of it. One of the few advantages of the cold is that since the sea froze, it became possible to reach a nearby shipwreck on foot. We can now send people to scavenge steel from it, although they will have to work in extreme conditions. Go to resources. Oh no. The Gathering post doesn't... Okay. There we go. And we'll connect this via a street, of course. Oh dear. So these are essentially useless. We do need the steel. The camp wakes up in an eerie silence. With the last ship's gone, we can no longer count on any outside support. No supplies, no mail, no way to evacuate in emergency. We are on our own. We have no motivation. Oh boy. 25 and 10. So thankfully we have about all the steel composites we need. Just need more steam exchanges.
Get up, workers. Report for duty.
Oh, come on, build that faster, boys. Build that faster. Go. Start bringing in the steel. We'll construct another 2, 3, 4. And we'll also chuck down those here to keep them both happy. We'll also need... here we go. Gathering post behind as well. For those two. Now we can build the first piece of the thermal hull. Though I would like to have them both ready to go at once.
Shift over. Enjoy your free time.
No gatherable resources there, so we can scrap these. Very nice. Scrap that and scrap that dock. Basically, we're just going to scrap anything we can't use and get a couple of workers from each of them. Very nice. Inoperative. I'm sorry, did the... I guess it didn't count. That's very annoying. Because that was very much the impression I was under. From those two gathering posts, gathering as much as possible.
Wrap up well.
Workers, your shift is on.
No gatherable. I'll just assign those guys to it. They'll have to put up with the cold. Medical... What can we do? Go to food and health. 80 steel, which is quite a bit. Still not too much though. Got 7 being produced there, 8 being produced there. So a crowd is gathering by the generator around a tall, wiry man who's shouting, gesticulating wildly. We built this Tower of Babel against the God our Lord, and now his wrath is kindled against us. So he sent us this great frost to smite us. Repent, lay down your tools, and pray. Most people are just gazing, but a few kneel next to him. So we can get started on this. That's what we'll do. 5 days. I have to supercharge it. If I increase the range then.
Workers, your work is over for today.
I have to start heating all the homes. Yeah. That ain't gonna work out. We don't have enough coal. I might have to research charcoal. We're 3 days behind schedule. I don't know if we're gonna make it. We may as well start feeding people hearty meals to try and get them more motivated. Because this decrease is really
You work for yourself now.
not great. What's going on? Yeah. We are going to need a charcoal kiln, that's for sure. And probably a sawmill at some stage. There's not much I can do about frostbite, unfortunately. We need what we can get. All that steel is gone. Come on, just 3 more. There we go. Generator. Thermal pole on the other side. We'll scrap that building. Now you're gonna produce a shit ton of these.
Quitting time. Workers, leave your tools in order.
There we go. We're gonna keep it safe. Yeah, well, who cares if I broke my promise? Honestly. There's plenty of coal steel to cover. We are still about 4 days behind schedule. I don't think we're going to be able to catch up, quite honestly.
Get up, workers. Report for duty. This herd of reindeer. Yeah, I think we're gonna come up short, unfortunately. Time to rest. You've earned it.
Oh dear. Freezing homes. I can't
stress it, my friend. I think we definitely should have been switching the docks between the types of resources they were using more frequently. I think that was a big part of where we went wrong, unfortunately, because I don't see us catching up.
Wrap up well. The frost is here.
Get to work. Report all problems to the Union.
Striking. No. Extra rations. Hopefully they'll get back to work. Supercharge it as well. And keep them safe. Now, if I try and heat these places, I don't think I can. So I think I'm going to have to research heaters. Oh, stop striking, please. 2 days behind schedule. Cooldown 2 days, yeah. Heat conduction properties of steel composites we're using to build the generator have some unforeseen side effects. The unpowered generator is very, very cold. Despite the gloves they wear, some of our people get frostbite from merely remaining in contact with it through a prolonged period of time. Sadly, we've had to perform 4 amputations. Oh, good God. I think it's all over. Honestly. Can we keep them heated? Yes, we can. Turn on the heating. Turn on the... What is going on?
Shift is over. Enjoy your free time.
We need advanced heating. Otherwise, these guys are never going to get the work done. Looks like the heat's going to go up by quite a bit. Everyone is cold. I'm getting sick, but there's not much I can really do because our coal is running out. Can't make food anymore.
Get moving, workers. You
Jeez.
work for yourself now.
Something weird going on. So the people working on the construction site really appreciate that you turn the heater on, but most of them are complaining that they can barely feel the heat from their workstations. Allowing us to take short breaks to warm ourselves up would do a long way. While heating is on the construction site, workers will work less efficiently, but will... No, don't push it. I don't care, guys. Great that you're happy and everything, but... slowly running out of coal. I still can't reactivate those just yet.
Workers, your work is over for today.
How close are we? 83%. We just need one more day. Oh, and everyone's going to get super cold over the course of the night. Oh well, I say. I don't even necessarily want to upgrade the generator. I just want to have it built. Please. Please. I can't have people start dying on me now. Oh god.
Get up, workers.
Freezing.
Report for duty.
Frozen. So 8 people did not show up for work this morning. Their co-workers went to check up on them, only to find them frozen in their beds. The colds took them in their sleep. I'm sorry guys, but there's not much I can really do. We'll supercharge it, and we'll supercharge it. So is this side done? It is. Thank God. Now we can get people gathering directly from those piles. Because we are losing coal too quickly. say 45 by 3 o'clock. This is going to be very close. I don't think we'll get any of the upgrades done.
Work's over for today. Time to rest.
So if everything goes according to plan, the icebreaker should be here tomorrow, not a moment too soon, as everybody is desperate to leave this place. What about people went out on ice to look for the ship, but it's been some time and he hasn't returned? His friends are worried that something happened to him. Send 5 people from the camp to go check up on them. The generator's almost done. I'm not going to have enough time for any upgrades. Unfortunately. 3 hours behind schedule. Oh no! I don't even think it's going to get done in time. So the search party returned on the dead of the night empty-handed and unnerved. They found shreds of the man's knapsack and clothes in a circle of trampled bloody snow and traces of dragging along a large set of paw prints. There were polar bear tracks. As an experienced explorer, these beasts normally keep far to the north of here until winter. We must go out there. The weather really is getting crazier. We must not go out there. Jeez. I'm just a little distracted is all by the fact that, you know, 74 people almost dead. Dead or dying. Oh my gosh.
Your ship is on.
Come on. We're so close. Keep it up, boys. Improved blowers aren't gonna help. 6 hours. It's not enough time. Oh no! We got so close. Just a few more hours. Oh no. Unfulfilled hope. As the icebreaker takes you home, you look at the unfinished generator disappearing over the horizon. Yes, you failed to deliver on your contract, but was it possible to fill it at all? This and many other questions keep you awake at night. At least you didn't give up until the end. At least you didn't sacrifice all of your people for nothing. At least some of them will get to go home and see their families once again. And then what? We did our best, but our best wasn't good enough. Oh man. Far out. End of the world. Gives perspective. To survive, you have to sacrifice. Augmentations, dangerous work, harsh conditions, far from home. Can one life be worth more than another? Liverpool needed a chance. I failed to give it. 8 dead workers, 0 dead engineers. All we sacrificed was for nothing. Failed construction, New Liverpool. Liverpool skipped evacuation plans. Oh my god. We failed miserably. Well, not as miserably as the first time. A big thank you to all you sheeple who stuck around and watched. The next episode, I think we'll head on to On the Edge. The next time we revisit that scenario, we might do it on easy, as long with the Fall of Winter Home. I might do these two again on easy before we attempt Survivor in the distant future. Thank you guys so much for watching. I would say it's been a delight, but it's been a catastrophe. It's been devastating. All the same, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.